All right, hello and welcome. It's my second time recording this because I'm still facing tech issues in recording these videos, but I'm learning and growing, so I'm happy to be here with you guys. And today, for our third session of the Thrive and Stress workshops. The first two sessions were all about acknowledging what stress is, who we are under stress, creating your stress profile, and identifying what is causing you stress. Knowing that stress is something outside of you, but you can change your reaction to it. So, knowing what your stress profile is, knowing what your stressors are, and now starting to move into this. So, what can I do about it? How can I strengthen myself to face stress? So, I wanted to start with a very nice research study that has been done that showed that the happiest people in the world actually have a lot of stress in their lives. It also showed that the most unhappy people in the world also have a lot, or have shown or described that they have a very stressful life. So, in a way, what this says is that stress can be a catalyst. It can be a catalyst towards happiness, which I really believe in. But it also can be a catalyst towards unhappiness and lack of joy and depression and anxiety. So it is our choice to decide how do we want stress to help us navigate in this world. Stress is not going away. I hate to break it to you, right? Stress is going to be part of life. But how am I going to navigate life so that I can empower myself through stress? All right. So, so why is this important? Because how we view stress is very important. So now that you know your stress profile and your stressors, I really would like you to view stress, start to change your language and view stress as something that possibly could be positive. That if I empower my body, my mind, and spirit around stress, then it can take me towards the road of thriving in the world. How is that possible? So if you think of stress as energy, it's energy that's building in the body, okay? So it's like fuel. Now I could take that fuel and keep it in the body. Say, I hate this, I'm not gonna do anything about it, I don't know what to do. And this energy just starts to get stuck in the body and manifest in illness, in pain, in headaches, in digestion issues, in allergies. It can manifest in mental health as well, issues. Or I could take the fuel, I could take the stress and use it to create something, right? So thinking of the body as a vessel, you have an input and you have an output. Now, if you take the input but do nothing about it, it will do something on its own. And usually it's not great because it's doing things to signal you to actually do something. It's just signaling you headache, pain, anxiety. It's signaling you, alarming you, like the dashboard in a car, alarming you, hey, you're forgetting this, you're forgetting that, pay attention, alarming sign. So it will keep signaling you until you put it into an output. All right? So we've acknowledged stress, we understood it. Now we want to take it and put it into action. And that's very powerful. Knowing that you are being given fuel to inspire you to do something in your life. How exciting. So think of stress as excitement. Sometimes when I have a big meeting or a big presentation or something really important and I start to feel a bit of stress, I shift the language and say I'm excited. I'm really excited about this because that's what it is. It is something that's helped fueling me so that I can do my best in this presentation, so that I could give my all. So it's positive fuel taking me forward, pushing me to go, Jana, go, you can do it, right? But I need to put it into action and use it. And this brings us to habits. So habits, the habits that you are in your life are the tools that will allow you to take this fuel and put it into an action that is healthy. When we don't have healthy habits, then we rely on unhealthy habits to transfer this fuel. Unhealthy habits like, smoking, drinking, late nights, staying, isolating, escaping. So all of these unhealthy habits, so there's many, right? They are in a way a camouflage or a temporary solution of you managing the stress, but they're not helping you grow. They're not helping you thrive because you're putting this energy into something that's actually okay, but not great, right? And they have a lot of side effects, right? So the number one thing is to have healthy habits that will allow you to transfer this energy into something positive. Simple. So one thing about habits is that habits, first of all, could take time. You might need support, and just be easy with yourself. Don't overpressure yourself. Take it one step at a time to create the habits that you want. All right. But there are 3 R's which I like to refer to. The first R is for every habit you need a reminder. The second R is for every habit you need a routine. And the third R is for every habit you need a reward, especially if you're in the stage of creating this habit. So I'll give an example. If I want to start meditating, I need to create a reminder, right? So for instance, my reminder is that every day, as soon as I finish brushing my teeth, the first thing I do is go to do my meditation. That's my reminder. Done. Okay, meditation. So that it becomes associated with something I already do. So you associate a new habit with an existing habit that's positive. Brushing your teeth? Great. Then meditate. Number 2, the second R is create a routine. If a new habit that I want to build is meditate, then I don't want to say my action is not going to be meditate. My action is going to be every day, so specific when, every day, after I brush my teeth, for 10 minutes, so again, very specific, how long are you going to meditate for? For 10 minutes, I'm going to meditate using the Headspace app, again, very specific and accessible, in my living room, where I have a beautiful space set up for meditation. Okay, so I've created a full routine that's specific, that's exciting, that's accessible to make this habit possible. But if I just say I want to meditate, but I don't know how, when, where, how, anything, then it will just make it difficult to actually do the habit. And number 3, the third R is reward. So after I've actually done the meditation for the day and I'm building it for the first time, I'm going to either treat myself with a beautiful breakfast, and that's my reward, or just simply after meditation, bring my palms together and say, "You go, girl." Thank you, Jana, for bringing me into this beautiful space. So I'm going to thank myself, give gratitude, and reward myself for this moment. So these are the 3 R's if you're looking to build any new positive habits. Very nice. Write that down. And today we're going to talk specifically about habits relating to the body that could help you strengthen your body so you can, again, use the fuel, put it into action that is positive. So if you go to the 5th page in the workbook, you have another beautiful wheel. So wheels are a great tool to support you in looking at the bigger picture and taking action. So there's 12 areas that have been identified that can be really crucial to you kind of fueling your body to be strong, fueling your nervous system, your immunity system, fueling your cells, your blood, your organs, so that they are all ready to give the best and refresh you and strengthen you so that you can live up to any situation. Again, remember, the happiest people are under stress and the unhappiest people are under stress. So could you be that person who's stressed but happy because your body is ready to take on the stress and use it positively? So we'll go through those areas quickly, but you take your time in, again, assessing each area but by placing a dot in each segment. The closer the dot is to the center, the less satisfied you are. And the more the dot is towards the outside of the center, it signifies that you are very satisfied in this area. Number one is supplementation. And what's important here is, do you know if your body is in balance in terms of vitamins and nutrients? So really maybe going and doing a blood test, checking, is your vitamin D in check? Is your vitamin B in check? Is your iron in check? Because all of these could be significant in fueling you and giving you the energy you need to thrive for the day. Yoga and stretching, or any other form of Eastern movement, coming from the East, coming from India, coming from China, Japan, where they have integrated body, mind, spirit movement. So it's not just exercise, it's movements like yoga that allow you to be with your body and open up your body for a healthier balance of energy. All right. So is that something that you integrate into your life? Morning routine, a very powerful pillar, because your morning can set you up for a good day or for a very tiring, sluggish day. So what do you do in the morning? Do you wake up for yourself, or do you wake up for the news, for emails, and for social media? So ensuring that you have a strong morning routine that will fuel you for a positive day. Physical healing. So many of us have a lot of blockages in the body and pain in the body. So what kind of physical healing modalities do you invite in? And this could include energy healing, Reiki healing, acupuncture, massage therapy. So any form of healing, body work that you're inviting into your life. Breath work. Are you breathing? And do you understand different breathing exercises and tools that you can use in different times? You have exercises that can calm you down, and you have exercises that can fuel you. Right? So do you understand how you can use this free, expansive tool to bring you into empowerment with your body? Addiction control. Addiction is a big topic, right? And it's a sensitive one as well. So if you're someone who's suffering from addiction, I invite you to reach out for support. Addiction, whether it's drugs, alcohol, smoking, shopping addiction, pornography, all of these are addictions that people rely on to actually, again, use this fuel and do something about it. But what they're doing about it is they're relying on anchors that are low frequency and temporary, that make them feel good in the moment, but probably not after, or have a lot of side effects on their physical and mental health. So they're really creating the opposite. They're creating a negative association, and they're weakening the body so that it will not thrive under stress. So if addiction is an issue you're facing with, please do reach out, because it is a serious topic. Hydration, basic, simple, but keep a cup of water next to you all the time. Water can really bring you into complete focus for the day, and it's a crucial part. You know, your brain is almost 70% water, so go figures. Healthy eating. Are you inviting healthy, rich food, a balanced diet into your life? Or are you relying on processed food, sugar, ordering in? You know, just by cooking at home, you're putting in this energy to say, I'm feeding my body with food that is healthy and enriching my life. Your body feels stronger, your mind feels stronger, and you're ready to face the day in more empowerment, right? So healthy eating could be a very crucial element for you to face stress. Sexuality, although sexuality could be something that is stressing you, it also could be a tool for you to release stress. So is that an area that's supporting you in your life? Exercise increases endorphins, happy hormones, and is a perfect way to bring this fuel and put it into action, release it. Release what's not serving you and empower your body to stand for the day. When you start your day with exercise, you can achieve anything for the day because you already put in a lot of effort for yourself. Then everything else that comes for the day becomes easier. Digestion, intolerances specifically, can really have a lot of impact on your mental health. So if you're someone who suffers from gluten intolerance, dairy intolerance, all of that, then you can be really impacted on a mental health level and physical health level. So intolerances could be something that is manageable, but if it's serious, it could really take a toll on your life. So do not underestimate that. So really ensuring that you are very aware of your diet, and is your diet serving you today? Do you need to change something? And finally, but definitely not the least, is sleep. Such an important pillar to make sure that in sleep we're recovering. In sleep we are regulating our hormones, we are enriching our body, we are creating space in the brain for new memories. So if you're having unhealthy sleep, it could really be a major impact on your body and on not allowing you to face stress for the day. So once you've done this evaluation, answering the questions on the next page. And my real key focus for you here is to choose one key area that you believe you need to start focusing on that will create a difference, and there is something you could do about it. And this key area, the action again could be very basic. So if the key area I want to work on is exercise, then it could be as basic as I'm starting with 5 minutes of exercise over the next week. Simple. Using the 3 R's, I'm going to create a reminder, associate exercise to an already positive habit that I have in my life, create a very specific and detailed routine on how am I going to do it, when, where, how. And third, reward myself after exercise with it something that is satisfying, or just a simple positive affirmation of you go girl, or you go, you've done it. So those 3 R's are very essential in creating the habit. Now don't be too hard on yourself. Like I said, sometimes you could look at this circle and feel like, whoa, I'm nowhere close to a balanced circle. We're not looking for perfection. We're looking for progress. We're not looking for all areas to be perfect, but you're looking for balance as much as possible. And you're looking to see, is there an area where you need support? Is there an area where you really need to dig 10 times harder and have someone guide you and hold you accountable for those actions? And there's no harm with the action actually being getting support, because so many of us do need that, and it helps accelerate the path towards excellence. In the document, I have created a few tips and tools for you. However, for today, I want to share 3 key tips that I find really important. Number 1 is ashwagandha. It's a super herb that you can include into your diet. You can buy it in powder format, add it to your smoothies, add it to your tea. And research has shown that people who have used ashwagandha daily over a month or more, so it's a daily thing. It's not like you use it once a month and you have the perfect solution. And it really helps decrease depression, stress, and anxiety. So try it out. Secondly is shaking. Just putting on some drumming music and shaking your body. In the day, you can time it for 3 minutes. In the middle of the day, close the eyes and just shake. Could really help you release what's not serving you, especially if you're having a tough day. So if I just finished a meeting that has been stressful, I don't want to sit with the stress and keep it in me. Again, I'm going to use it as fuel and say, I'm going to put this fuel into this shaking, right? So in the moment when you notice the stress, you acknowledge it, you see your stressor, you use this fuel and put it into something positive. Shake it, stretch it, heal it, move it, put it into something. It could be in your art, it could be in your music, it could be in any form of expression, but express it outside of you and allow your body to empower you to use the stress creatively. Most people who are creative and who make it successfully creative have some sort of have some sort of suffering, have some sort of anxiety and stress in their life, because that is an inspiration that could lead you to an awakening actually. Another last but not least tool is incense. So this is Palo Santo that I love to use. And why I love to use this is, well, sometimes we don't have time for movement. And if I'm done with, again, a stressful meeting or something that is really impacting me physically, then incense, when you just cleanse the air using incense, it automatically cleanses your energy so that you don't hold on to the stress, you don't hold on to the energy of your stressors, right? But you cleanse your aura using the incense. Another key reason for incense, especially if you buy sage, actually has been proven to really just smelling the smell of sage brings you into a very calm and relaxed state. So creating an environment using candles, incense, plants to invite a state of calmness into your day so that you empower your body to thrive. I hope this served you today. And if I could leave you in this, your body is your vehicle, it's your car in this journey. And if it's giving you signs, all you need to do is maintain it. All you need to do is uplift it, redesign it, paint it, but upgrade it. Upgrade your software so you can face any shock that could come on your journey and on your road, so that your vehicle is supporting you and not holding you back. I hope this serves you, sending you lots of love. And I'm here to answer any questions anytime.